Hello! Today is Monday the 16th of November. We made it through Friday the 13th, and I have just finished a Zoom job interview. I say job interview, it was more of a friendly chat with the person I would be taking over from should I get the role. But it seemed like a good chat. It seemed very positive, and I have a strong feeling I'm going to be moved on to the next stage of the interview. So, fingers crossed. I apologize now if you can hear my neighbors in the background. Maybe the music I'm putting over this will mask it, but if not, sorry about that. And also the rain. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's hitting the roof pretty hard. So you may remember from the video of this time last week, I talked about taking it easy on myself. And then on my last video on Friday, you could see I basically was on the verge of a breakdown. The thing I've noticed about my whole epiphany action cycle is that I'll have an epiphany. I'll record a video about my epiphany, and then I'll carry on with my week as though that epiphany never happened. And then I'll edit the video and watch it and realize like, oh yeah, I had an epiphany. I shouldn't take it so hard on myself. So after spending yesterday editing today's video, which you saw last week, I stopped taking it so hard on myself and was actually able to function again and do some art and do the first stage of this project I've had in mind for me and my son. Weird, right? I should not take a week and a video to realize my own epiphanies. It's just so stupid. So I'm hoping to use the momentum gained from that video yesterday, today, whatever, and carry it through this week. Now, I wouldn't be me if I didn't have a dilemma this week, and my dilemma this week is that I have two writing projects that I'm flip-flopping between. One is a children's story for my son, and the other is a sci-fi epic that I've had in my brain since 2016. One has a word count limit of 25,000 words, and the other one has much stronger imagery in my head. My wife suggested writing the children's story first, just as a way of just getting back into the flow of being a writer, because there's a lot less pressure on me as a writer to write a children's story. But at the same time, every time I hear like an epic piece of music, I picture this other story in my head. It's much stronger imagery in my mind. So right now I don't know which one to go with. And obviously it being halfway through November, I'm not going to get much done for NaNoWriMo. I don't even know why I thought I would get anything done for NaNoWriMo, because I never do. Honestly, I think NaNoWriMo is actually kind of a toxic thing. I think it's really bad for writers, just as a general rule. I know a few writers that benefit quite a lot from NaNoWriMo, and that's great, but I think NaNoWriMo, it prioritizes word count over quality. So we have a bunch of writers trying to hit a word count deadline or word count KPI without much thought about the quality. It is essentially a quantity over quality situation. I know some writers who, no matter what, just have quality writing, and those people are just, I'm in awe of those writers. But from personal experience and just knowing myself as a writer, sometimes that word count can be blinding. You know, I look down at my word count and I go, oh, okay, I got 1,500 words written in this session. Awesome. That doesn't necessarily mean they are a good 1,500 words. It could be 1,500 words of absolute horseshit. But as far as I'm concerned, I hit my target for the day. So because of that, I am just dismissing NaNoWriMo from my mind completely and just writing now. Maybe to decide which story to go with, I should just flip a coin. I don't know. But either way, I can't. It's really frustrating. I'm approaching the children's story as I just need to get this out of my system and then I can write the ones I really want to write. But at the same time, I feel so amateurish in my writing that I don't feel like I could do the sci-fi epic any justice without some practice. So I think I just answered my own question. Get the children's story out of the way just to get yourself back up to a level as a writer, and then do your sci-fi epic. So anyways, tonight I am making hot dogs. Loaded bacon and cheese hot dogs for my son. We've been a bit hard on him lately, so with his behavior and with his attitude and his schoolwork and stuff like that. And it's just counterproductive constantly being on him all the time. So now we're gonna take it easy on him for this week, and as a sort of peace offering, I'm making him loaded bacon and cheese hot dogs. So I'm gonna head off now. In the meantime, I have a question for you all. The question is, it doesn't have to be a particularly serious question, so what is your favorite comfort food? Let me know in the comments below. If you are enjoying this series and you're not subscribed already, then please give that subscribe button a nudge. Follow my journey from absolute despair to whatever it leads to. Let's hope by the end of the month I have a new job. But until next time, take care, speak to you soon, goodbye.